Let's get this show on the road. There it is. And copy that link. Upload this thumbnail. Alright, come on. Alrighty. I guess send this to Twitter. How do I word this? FF14's trending. Excuses for... In protest to Yoshipi's statement and poor excuses for lack of POCs in FF16, I have decided to restart FF14 with the POC role to better represent myself and others. If you wish to support me, please stop by and watch. Say hello. Hashtag FF14. Hashtag FF16. Hashtag Final Fantasy. Looks like the online. Do I have... Oh, didn't mean to post that so early. Copy. Delete. Let's try that again. Is it shift and enter? There we go. Grab this link. Ooh, minus 11. I think that should be enough. Will that give me... Wow, 2 to spare. Okay. In protest to Yoshi P's statement and poor excuses for lack of POCs in FF16, I have decided to restart FF14 with a POC, Warrior of Light, to better represent myself and others. If you wish to support me, please stop by and watch. Hashtag FF14, FF16, hashtag Final Fantasy XIV Online. Alright. And tweet that out. I'll add the picture because why not? There. Bam. Okay. Sorry if there's anyone here already. Because apparently right now all you see is a blank screen. All right. Da, 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 da. Is this still a blocked screen? I wonder. Well, yeah. Sorry, Kevin. Sorry, stop by. I'm on the main menu. I guess that's a blocked screen. So let's go ahead and see if we can unblock that by going back in time a little bit. No. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to start things off with going back to the Reborn title screen and watching answers, but I guess that's a blocked thing on PSN broadcasting. So we're just going to go ahead and go on in. When does it become unblocked is the real question. New character. There we go. Here we are. Alright. Let's do a good old-fashioned audio test. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Let's do a good old-fashioned audio test. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We are officially starting now. There was only, like 5 or 10 minutes of me thinking out a tweet, but here we are. So just to summarize exactly what is going on for either people who don't know, who don't follow me on Twitter, or are just joining right now, or watching the VOD later. The kerfuffle that has been going on within the FF16 and FF14 community has been Yoshi P's statement as to why there are no people of color in FF16. And it was the answer we all expected, and it was the answer we were still disappointed of, well, with it being, a medieval fantasy setting, based heavily off of, like, English lore and yada yada, it doesn't make sense for there to be people of color, and, that all that usual bullshit that we're all unfortunately used to. So, it's so disappointing. It's a problem we in the FF14 community have been dealing with for a while, and you hate to see it. So my entire FF14 career has been played as Allah, or some variant of him. And while I love my boy, while I love him to death, and I love his lore, and I love everything that me and Jess have created with Allah and Eri, he is white. He is whiter than bread. He is the whitest boy. And just, as I grow older and as I grow more attached to my race and my culture of being a Native American, I want to see more of myself reflected in characters in fiction. And with fantasy and high fantasy being my favorite genre, I want to see that in Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy needs that. I watch series like Dragon Prince on Netflix, and it's such a fresh breath of air. And like, so, as I say in the description for this video, for this stream, sometimes you have to create your own content. So, I've been wanting to go back through the entirety of Final Fantasy again, you know, now that we've completed the first, like, real major arc. And while I was going to wait for, like, 7.0 when they do the graphics update, I feel like now is striking when the iron is hot. I need to get this representation going. I need to inject this into Final Fantasy. So that is exactly what we're doing here. I have created this boy, and we will get into his lore in a minute. You might think to yourself, he looks kind of familiar, and that's very true. I think, oh yes, I want to change the tail. Change it to that. Yeah. No, we're good. And where? Let's just pick a date here. 15th, that sounds good. And what god? Azema, because why not? So I suppose this is a good time to get into his lore. While I haven't come up with a name for him yet, that's what we will decide here soon. He is a member of the Y tribe, the Jaguar tribe. And he is also directly related to Y'shtola and Ymitra through their father, which I believe his name would be Yrul Noon. So that's his dad, and he is related to them. And he grew up, he was born in the Dravanian colony and migrated back to Sharlayan when the Exodus happened, along with his sisters. And while Ymitra joined the Sons of Saint Koinak, and while Y'shtola joined, oh god, what was their 1.0 name? It was the Collectors of Knowledge, the Keepers of Knowledge, the Circle of Knowing? Was it the Circle of Knowing? I think it was the Circle of Knowing. So while she joined the Circle of Knowing, and later on the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, this boy became a gleaner, hoping that that would sort of, you know, he didn't want to sit around and read stuffy old books all day and stay in Sharlayan. He wanted to go out and see the world. So he is the baby of the family. Here in A Realm Reborn, he's, I want to say he's like 20. He's young. He's a young boy. 3 whole years younger than Alla was at the beginning of A Realm Reborn. So, God, I think that means he was like 15 when the... Yeah, he would have been 15 when the Calamity struck. God damn. He would have still been in Sharlayan at the time, so far away from that. But, yeah, so that's where we're starting with. So with that said, I was struggling to figure out what I want him to start as. I don't really like Monk where it is. I've never really enjoyed Monk. Gladiator? I was thinking I want him to start in Limsa Lominsa, because that's where Y'shtola will be too. She would be the scion that we run into. If I start as an arcanist, You know what? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start as an arcanist because that will not only allow me to interact with Y'shtola in Limsa Lominsa, later on, when I do the Summoner quest, we'll run into Ymitra, so that's both of his sisters. So that's what we're going to do. Let's keep it to Zalera, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Mateus and Balmung are still locked. Forever and always. So, Zalera, confirm. Alright. Let's see. What's this going to give us? I'm looking for a Y name. Yoweta? Yoweta Studios. That's not a bad name, honestly. I do want his last name to be Tia. I want it to be lore accurate. Yoweta. I'll think about that. Ythub. That's already a name. That's an NPC. Yoweta. I do like Yoweta. Ooh, not a whole lot of Y names in here. Stot, Appa, Yaada, Yalohi, Yaweli, Yatiada, Yazet, Yaviola, Tempe. Huh. Yurinha, Yazu. You know what? I kinda honestly like Yoweta. Weta. Maybe that's just the Lord of the Rings fan in me. And Weta Workshop, so I think we might actually go with that. Yoweta Tia. What? Why would they suggest to me a name that can't be used? No! Damn. God damn it. Well, I guess it makes sense if it is one of the generated names that I couldn't use it. Oh, what to choose? Stola, Mitra. His sister's names end in an sound, so that sounds like it should be continued here. Yeah. Why can't I always go with a random name? Why can't I just do that? Kevin, if you're still here, throw suggestions at me. S is taken, M is taken. G? Yeah. No, yeah. 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 Rayla? Urayla? Huh. I just watched Dragon Prince Season 4, so Rayla's on my head. Let's try it. We going through? Urayla? Alright, it's done. Everyone, welcome to the world. Urayla Tia. And we're back into the forbidden screen while we wait for the world to queue. Shouldn't take too long, just a couple more seconds. Then we will queue in. And broadcast has resumed. In we go. Anyone watching, let me know how the audio is. I messed around with it beforehand, but hopefully it should be fine. There he is. There's my boy. Whee!
Here. Here. Feel.
Times for those waves of nostalgia to run over me. Oh god, I forgot how the audio just cuts out there. Oh, you asshole.
Hear. Feel. Think.
Like 6 expansions later and we're still dealing with your ass. How's he gonna look in this gear? Either really good or really bad. The horn looks better with longer haired characters, I think. The Realm Reborn relic gear looks so different compared to everything else. Alright, it's time to start reading. Oi, you alright, lad? Oh yeah, we start on a ship. You hear moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning as it. Don't seem like seasickness, now that I look at you. It'll be the aether then, I reckon. Ether. I always forget how it's pronounced. Some are more sensitive to this stuff than others, see. And we ain't too far from Reborn now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Yeah, might as well have been bloomin' seasickness. Ship's leaping round like a demented chocobo today. Reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa still a fair way off, in case you were wondering, seeing as you're awake and all. How about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for the conversation, see? Oh my god, I forgot they're here at the very beginning. I forget they're on the thing with you, that's right. Wow. They're the first major NPCs you meet. God damn. Any road, Brennan's the name. And peddlin's me trade. It would make sense for him to come to Laminsa first, probably searching for his sister. Either Laminsa or Gridania would be the ones that he would go to first. Smell the salty sea breeze, and can't see shite because the weather is unfortunate. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Ah, yes, the choice that ultimately means nothing. Except lore. None of these are to seek adventure. I remember that making me angry when I first started. Glory. I guess glory. That's the closest thing to adventure. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame and what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glories, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Where did I put my phone? Did I leave my phone over there? Phone? There you are. And we're running off for you. Oh no, pirates! Ship's off the starboard bow! Pirate colors! Pirates! Bloody hell. Have you no sense? Get below! Urela, we gotta get you some new duds. Can't have you looking like a basic bitch out here, come on. I would have, oh god, more than anything else, than the other two openings, I would have loved to seen Alphinaud and Alizé's reaction to getting attacked by pirates. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Lamentin colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark'll catch this flighty tempest once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? And yes, I'm only giving him a piratey voice because we're on a ship right now. By the by, is this your first trip to Leminsa? Yes. It is. Well then, let this journey in... Oh god. Sometimes I needed to make the text bigger. Itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Limsa Leminsa prides itself on being Eorzea's finest naval power. Foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with the town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahagin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call the fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Yes, extremely racist, I know. At long last, land ho. Behold Limsa Leminsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limlane, goddess of navigation. I forgot how serious your face can look in, like, a Realm Reborn cutscenes. I think they softened the expressions as the expansions went on.
Southwestern corner of the realm. Amidst the roiling waves of the Rotano Sea lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa.
Oh, God.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of
nostalgia.
comes a lone adventurer.
Been a while since I've seen this. I think I only ever made one alt that went through here for the beginning.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Welcome, boy. I'm excited. And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this. By way of thanks for saving me our respect there. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square. Alright, bye Brennan. See you around, like, 50 hours from now.
Discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul.
Boy.
Till sea swallows
I've got goosebumps. And the playthrough has begun. Whew. I hope you guys are ready for the next 511 hours. I hear this theme every day, and yet it's hitting me so hard in my heart right now. Now, if this were more accurate, you would see, like, the squad all collecting out on the rock to the side over there on the right. You'd see, like, people playing music over to the left. And then you'd see, like, everyone in their glams all in front of the main thoroughfare there, you know. Hey, you! Hi, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Lominsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. He's got pretty eyes, that Rogadin. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotana Sea. Please select your controller scheme you wish to use. Controlla! Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. Oh boy. Oh, I have to adjust so much. Oh no. Okay, get that out of here. If you will, give me a moment. I just need to adjust something so that I can actually read. I'll fine-tune all this shit later, but I just want to put this in a semi-normal place. Duty list, that'll go there. And then main scenario, which is over here. Did I grab main scenario? What is that? No, that's scenario guide. Is that main scenario? What's this one? New game plus. Now that'll stay there, and we drag main scenario right over here. Just want to get everything decent. Then I need to move this down, make that big. Move this down, make that big. Move this down. Keep it about the same size. And I think that will do it for now. I think that's all I really need for now. Like, I'll get into the ins and outs of that later. And we're in. We're not into the proper server, but hey, where in the bleeding hells do you think you're going? I told you to get over here. Oh, I didn't know that sort of thing happened if you went the other way. Oh, right, I need to fix the camera. I think that's... Get out of here. Third person. There we go. There we go. Bring that all the way up to 70. Bam! There we go. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Limsa, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far. Just head straight down this street and speak with Griffar. He'll show you how to work the big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Bateron. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. The Reborn quest music. Oh boy. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Am I in the server proper now? Nope, not yet. Running! Oh, I should. Oh god. Get this shit off my screen right now. That's where important abilities go. Okay, we're good. Welcome to Limsa. If you have mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. I need some water. Alrighty. God, I'm not used to seeing this place so empty. Hello? Greetings to you lot. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are you? Oh God, he speaks like this. You've come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Bateron, and this most hospitable of hostilleries is the Drowning Wench. You will have to forgive me if I mess this shit up. I was gonna give him a pirate accent, but they gave him pirate speech too. There's also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specifically for handling guild business. and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Venturers have a knack for finding trouble, you see. Not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to stay clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if you don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame 'em? After everything that's happened, Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity. But our homes weren't the only things what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories, too. And no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how. The tale of actually goes is all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't recall the past. There's one thing we all remember, and that's a group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink, when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This goddamn calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture their damned faces, just like the staring at a goal flying in the front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against the blinding glare, and that's how every bugger describes it. By the way, give or take the odd goal. Is this what got people calling those heroes the Warriors of Light? If Limsa's ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why any aid we can give to you venturing is effort well spent. What say you, lad? You're willing to lend us your strength? I am quickly being reminded that I cannot keep these voices up for forever. Hello, Azure. Welcome to the stream. Methinks you, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. But listening to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife, 'tis high time we get your mark on me book. Put your scroll right here. Eurelatila, is it? A fine name it is. Congratulations. You're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? Every single NPC that you meet that is up to some shit has this same exact look on their face, and that is never going to change. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place, sending your friends signals, were you? See how much easier it is to read normal English? Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. This fine upstanding young gent is my dear departed grandma's sister's niece cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then. We cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often than that. Yeah. Now, sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale afore you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I hope. I ain't got the faintest idea what you're talking about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Murthor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying over to be sat on. So kick off them heavy boots, eh? You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, see? And they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious. Which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Liminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. 'Tis true, but given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh, aye. Welcome to Liminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now, take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning the ways of the city. My fucking voice. Ugh. Oh gods, I just glanced over to my gill. Oh no. Not a penny to my name. Coming to Liminsa. Done. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first step as an adventurer in the city of Liminsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Baderon Ten Fingers, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Yay! We did it. I can't summon. No. Close to home. Baderon, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Right then, I have to go to a normal voice, otherwise I'm going to ruin my throat. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks what'll help you get used to life here in Liminsa. Firstly, if you head down a floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device what can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Aye, have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your venturing bits and pieces for sale in the district, what lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, why is my coin purse so light? Have a word with Swazblight instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last of my helpful hints, I suggest you meet with some fellow spellslingers at the Arcanists Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Murray at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lad? Seeing as them 3 tasks take you on a little jaunt around the city, help your work out where everything is. Now, I've best getting a run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending you off without telling you somewhat crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale a woe listen. Eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Nenia over yonder here's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say, eh? You're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning. But once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you've the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smith here in the wench. The lad bears the title, have some fine advice for them what... Oh, God, why does he talk like this? For them what are just starting out in the profession. And that, my lad... I fucking hate this. And that, my lad, is how you go about becoming a legend among adventurers. Please tell me no one else here talks like him. At least in text. That was a struggle. My God. To leave the drowning west, you must accept the quest, making a name, by speaking with Nenia. And I need water. Ugh. Oof. Okay. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I've some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. In Limsa. Why do I keep saying Limsa? I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants at that blow in across this strait are above the board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak with Skyrail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to Skiff at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. And off we go! Take me down! You wish to visit the Bulwark Hall below? The crow's lift is ready when you are. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny. Urilla is very much, ooh, shiny, what is this sort of person? So he would definitely do all this shit. Just going about his day, doing his normal stuff, and he's like, what is that? Having no idea what sort of dangerous thing it might be. And here we are. This is more like it. Yes, I'm Skiff. I have some herbs. You have some herbs you wish for me to examine. Yes, as you suspected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into sleep of death. Forgive me. I could not resist the jest. These herbs are not more than althic lavender, a common enough export from Limsa Limensa. In fact, these probably spilled from a crate that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, son. But not to worry. You've learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Alright. Let's touch the big shiny. And I'm invited to a free company already. God damn. Ah, another novice adventurer, eh? Batarun has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. I am Sundemal. Fucking row names. One of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of the device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means of travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport are most common transportation spells. Make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Bwomp. Our first bwomp. You attune with the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. Who is this? Who the fuck has invited me? I've been in this town for like 5 minutes. Danger bongos! Nice. Oh god. Get the thing off there. At least we will always have Sora info on the Amazing Free Company. A card? You gotta link me to a card to tell me about your free... No. Close. No. Yes. How many more will I receive on my adventure? Where was I going? Right. I need... Oh god. I put this... fuck. Now that's something I have to do. Where is it? Is it under controller? No. God damn it. Alright, fine. I'll have to figure this out off stream. It's so muscle memory for what buttons I press. A fine morning to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorzea, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unraveled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo but recently arrived at the docks. You bear a gift from Batarun. Whatever could it... Ah! My Octant! By the Navigator, I must have left it behind at Wench, along with a week's pay and several bells' worth of intoxicated memories. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in tools of every martial discipline imaginable. Well, not everything past A Realm Reborn. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potion imperishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been a surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. And roll. Fucking muscle memory. And next is gotta attune to this. You now have access to the Ethernet, whatever. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon the Ethernet shards. Oh, gotta summon my pet. I'm gonna have to name this boy, but I don't know what. We'll figure that out later. I'm not used to seeing everybody's names. I have that turned off on my main. I've got so much cleaning up to do off stream. The screen is going to look very different in the second stream, I assure you. Tune to this. And into the Arcanist Guild. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanum. Oh god, I forgot about this word. Arcanima? Arcanima? Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence, to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. Ah, but if I am not mistaken, you already possess some rudimentary understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave aether into specific magical effects. The mages who invoked the new form of magic became known as arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages were to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas abroad trading vessels. Abroad trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Lominsa, arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlweb, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would continue your study of this challenging discipline, then I must insist that you indicate your commitment to joining our guild. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild? Or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster, that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thubeardgeim. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You will find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though. Her mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is always most welcoming. Thubeardgeim. Rolls right off the tongue. Yes, I am Thubeardgeim. Greetings and welcomes to the Arcanus Guild. As Muri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting Grand Master until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins? Allow me then to expound upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, in our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle, and the manner of magic which this ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of our discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of definitive solutions to the potential quandary. That's a fucking mouthful. Even on the field of battle, nay, especially on the field of battle, the principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by his ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through a predicament after predicament? I'm just having flashbacks to every single time I have intentionally whacked something with my book. Just because I can. There nothing in this game beats fucking arcanist, scholar, summoner, book whack. Nothing. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. In Lower Lenosha, you will find, among others, 3 species of pest: wharf-rats, little ladybugs, and arulai. I ask that you employ your skill in Arcanima to eradicate the 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanus Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Alright, we gotta go whack some bugs and a rat and a jellyfish, I think. Might as well do that now. And that will be right this way. Oh, I gotta fucking... When I come back, I gotta remember to go to... Maybe I should take care of emptying out my inbox when I get back. Because that's gonna take a couple minutes, I think. Alright, so... time to start whacking. Whack! I'm gonna punch it! Oh yeah! One more. Yeah! Alright, we did it once, we don't have to do it again. I just wanted to kill something with a book whack. Mission complete. Alright, I need the jellyfish and ladybugs. There's another ladybug. Sorry. I heard you have a cool show with a cool cat guy. Yay! Excuse me, sir. There you are. Alright, that's it for ladybugs. Where are you? You're somewhere completely different. Might as well go this way, I suppose. It's gonna be about as long as... I was about to say, where's my map? Oh, wrong button. Hold on. There we go. Now then. Oh man, forgot how I have to run to everywhere. That's okay, it's part of the adventure. Wish the weather wasn't so shit. I swear every time I stream, the weather is shit. Just to spite me. And through here. Yay! And then this way. A few more seconds and I can sprint. I went the wrong way because I wasn't paying attention. And then I missed the way. What? Where is it? Here. God damn it. They're fishing. Oh man, Rayla's gonna be so into like fishing and shit. I think that's probably gonna be his favorite gathering job. Fishing. As for crafting, I'm not sure what kind of crafter he would be. Maybe a carpenter? I think he has carpenter vibes, but he's definitely into fishing. Definitely. That's like immediately his thing. Like, I want to say, oh, no, it's too silly for me to make it canon, but like, I want him to fight Leviathan as a fisher, right? I want him to reel Leviathan into submission, and that is how canonically he takes Leviathan down. It's just one big fishing minigame, like from FF15. This the last one? Yep. Alright. We can return. Whee! Pew! Lucy! Oh, where am I going? Fuck, where am I going? Alright, back to the Arcanist Guild. Miss Teacher Lady, I did the thing, I punched those bugs real good. I see the creatures beyond the city's wall pose you little threat. It is with my great pleasure, then, that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness, and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you this hunting log. Oh, right, good. The enemies marked within its pages have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in Arcanima. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. And when you feel you can command Carbuncle as easily as you might move your own limbs, return to me for further instruction. I will be waiting. Next Arcanist quest will be available by Thubergeim upon reaching level 5. Give me them grapes, or raisins. Was it raisins? It's raisins. Hunting log. Wow. Alright, now we can go back to the Drowning Wench. Oh, someone stopped by chat. Is this his fresh start on a preferred realm? This is, how do I describe this without going into full detail? I am not new to the game. This is not a blind playthrough. This is me, oh, right, preferred is a thing. I don't think Zalera is a preferred realm, no. I didn't specifically look for one of those. Oh, fuck, I didn't attune to the one upstairs. God damn it. Alright, I'll go back to the main plaza. It is a fresh start, but not on the preferred realm. I don't think Zalera is a preferred realm. Gotta go upstairs. Honestly, I should have looked into that. I should have, but I don't know. Leveling up isn't too much of an issue, I don't think. Can't I just go right here and this takes me to the same place? Yeah. Alright, before I talk to him, I'm gonna attune to the one up here. Oh, it's not as cold outside as I hoped it would be, which is why I have my window open. Alright, Batarun. Alright, just give me a second to mentally prepare for this exchange of having to read a pirate speech again. Did a fresh start because I wanted to. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, CDJ, for stopping by and dropping a comment. But yeah, I mean, it's not an uncommon thought once you get to the end to maybe wanting to do it all over again. Like I said earlier, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and circumstances notwithstanding, I would have done it eventually, but I felt more compelled to now with recent events, so here we are. Ah, there you are, Urilla. Enjoy your jaunt round the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. And now you've got your... Ugh. I'm gonna try that one again. And now you've got some idea of what's where. You can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with old Batarun and you'll go far. Oh, thank God I didn't have to read much of that. More reading. On to Summerford. Batarun, proprietor of the Drowning One. Does every quest I get from him start with that? Wants you to lend a hand at Summerford Farms. Still in Limsa, are you, Urilla? Oh, how do you fancy a trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit the orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stelwyn, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been and is trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. He mentioned needing another hand or two, and your name sprang to mind. I have your glowing recommendation. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. You need directions? The place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Pirate speech. Apparently my fucking kryptonite. Alright, so fastest way would be this way. Hopefully the weather's cleared up a bit. No, it has not. Damn. Oh, right, hunting log. Take that! Gotta kill the same 3 things I just killed, I guess. I suppose I should eat one of these, huh? Should have whacked it with the book. I need one more ladybug. Little ladybug, little ladybug. Yay! Alright, we can go back to the Arcanist Guild when we head back. Alright, off to Summerford. Oh, kill this thing. Any more around? There's one. I just needed 3, right? Yep, okay. Moving on. Sprint is still on cooldown. If there's one thing I miss about old FF14 is casters not having to worry about their TP, so just being able to sprint whenever the fuck they wanted. Let me not forget to return to the Aetheryte while I am here. Joe Jalapeno. Good name. Or would it be Ho Jalapeno? Teleport! Alright. Off stream, I'm going to be hitting all these little side quests. One, because I hate looking at them on the map, and 2, that will give me a little bit of change to work with. Was that person's name Sweet Buns? God damn it. Ah, you must be the adventurer Badron promised to send along. Eurelatia, wasn't it? You honored his word, so that's a good start. I'm Styleworn, the old bastard, as Badron likely described me, and this here's my humble orchard. A good number of lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merlewebb's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working, the fields seemed too fine an offer to refuse. God, my boy's so pretty. I'm so proud of my boy's design. This is a good... Every once in a while I'll make a new OC and I'm like, yes, this is a good one. Well, it turns out you can take the pirate away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my blokes just never looked to the tending the soil, you see. Never took to tending the soil. And unfortunately, the botanists I called in to train them have been wringing their hands in black despair. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. Let's see. Strength, intelligence. Alright, so we do not have Glam unlocked yet. That means we're just going to be stuck. Oh god, it's in my armory chest. I gotta change that later. Equip! So we're going to be looking funky for a while. It's okay, Urilla. It's okay. I'll have you primed and pretty one day, don't you worry. Oh, I've got to move that. You need to come down here. Alright. Right there. That should do. Okay. Stylewern, owner of the Summerford Farms, wishes to inspect your equipment and hereby gauge your readiness for the task that he has in mind. I have a mind to set you a task, dear, but before I do, I need to be sure you're properly kitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies, you understand? It might well be the ones here have traded in their cutlass for cutlers, courtiers, however you pronounce that word, but they're still rough rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitably equipped. Equipped head, body, hands, and legs. Feet. Gear item level 5 or greater. And we need some gear. What is to be offered around here? So these are... Alright, these are level 5, so those boots are good. And do you offer anything? No. You offer anything? No. Oh boy. 68 seconds. I have to go back in town. I don't think buying level 5 gear would be too expensive from the market, but I've only got 210 gold and I know I'm going to need that for fast travel. So we're going to head back into town and do some shit. Hopefully I can find some quests that'll give me some level 5 shit. I swear, by the time I get back to the front gate, my return's going to come back. And it's going to cost me at least 100 gil to go back to Summerford. This is the longest part of A Realm Reborn right here. Having no mount, no money for teleporting. This is the true Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn experience. The authentic feeling that I wish to recapture. That I totally looked forward to doing again. Oh boy. You'd think maybe they give you a buff or something to lower teleportation costs for beginners. Alright, time to start hitting these quests, earning some gil, and hopefully getting some gear. Augustus Bullock. Nice. You got gear for me? No. Do you have gear for me? No. Do you have gear for me? No. God damn it. I know I can get some gear from the adventure, from the Arcanist Guild. Alright, let me... Jeweler... Where is... Battlecraft Supplier? War gear. 1 to 9. Yep. Oh boy. Okay. Well. Alright, so... we're gonna go get some gear. Arcanist Guild. I'm gonna do that, and I don't think Google won't. No, nothing in my mail will give me any level 5 gear. This should give me something. Yep. Ah, Eurela, isn't it? Are you eating well? I had some raisins that you gave me. An empty stomach distracts the mind and leads to hurried judgment. I most oft remind my arcanists to take meals, so ensconced do they become in their studies. Funny lore behind that, if you are newer to this game. That is so true that the nation of scholars, Charlian, from which Eurela hails, is so busy reading and learning that their food is shit because they don't eat anything. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with Carbuncle? I believe it is time to assess the improvement of your skills. As with your previous trial, I would have you defeat foes in Lower Lenosha. 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny mandragoras, to be precise. Watch carefully the behavior of your opponents, formulate an effective strategy, and utilize your arcane entity to its fullest potential. I expect you back in time for dinner. What time is it now? Oh shit, I don't have a Eorzean time up. The lore says go do math equations to fight these enemies. And the gameplay says whack it with your book. Gotta love it. Alright. Back out to Lower Lenosha, which should be this way? I hope. Hope I'm going the right way. I'm in Middle Lenosha. Shite. Okay, now I know where that is. Okay. Back this way. Should I go to... I guess I might as well. No, whack it! Hi-ya! Every chance I get to kill something with my book, I'm going to do it. Cast a spell. There you go. I need more things to whack. Hello? Oh yeah, they come from on high. Whack! Hiya! Book whack. Nothing stronger. I wonder if Red Mage auto attack is still weaker than like Disciple of Hand and Disciple of Land wax. I remember that being a thing a couple expansions ago and finding that hilarious. Where are ye? Do the thing! You run so slow. Book whack! Hiya! Oh, I've got all the attention now. Oh, right, I got this thing now. Yeah. Bye-bye. Alright, now we can continue. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my abilities at all. I assume I only had one move. And in. Now, I don't think the dodo should be far from here. Oh, look. Things I can whack. So, I haven't played low-level Arcanist and Summoner since Endwalker. So, since Endwalker came out, so a lot of this is actually new to me because I don't recognize a lot of lower-level shit. Oh, quick! Yeah, nice. Whack! Is that good? Okay, we're good. Now where... How far are we? Okay, they're right there. Well, the weather's cleared up a bit. That's good. Let's see. More things I can whack. Oh, this is what we need. Oh, whack! This is a high priority for me right now. It's just getting as much book whack kills in as I can. It's definitely going to become less and less of a thing as time goes on. Book whack. Book whack. Alright, now the dodos. Just need one more. There we are. And now we can go back. Get myself some water. Alrighty. Arcanist Guild. And I'm going to have to do some quests. Welcome back, Urilla. It appears your coordination with Carbuncle is progressing at a satisfactory pace. Shall we test your growing acumen with a more practical examination? Our work at Mielvan's Gate requires us to inspect and record the contents of incoming cargo. To simulate such a task, I have had several crates transported to the cliff south of Zephyr Gates. I want you to examine those crates, then return the inspected cargo here to me. You would be surprised at the depths to which some merchants will sink to deter our customs agents from performing thorough investigations. False bottoms, rotting foodstuffs, flesh-eating vile kin. I suggest you be prepared for any eventuality. Do you offer any clothes? No. We are going back outside. Now, when we start doing side quests for money, I'm not gonna be reading all the dialogue. We need to get through that as quickly as possible so we can get some good gear. Some good gear, I say. Get some level 5 shit and be on our way. Ow. Damn it, I was hoping to get a book whack on that guy. That should take care of that. There we go. Such a handsome boy. Oh god, I forgot about this. It's been so long. I am not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present, and allow me a moment to cogitate. Did she fall, or was she doing that on purpose? The reaction of my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient a performance against the enemy set against you. Yet, effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched you battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion, and they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Listen, I tried whacking them with a book, I just didn't have enough time, alright? Let's see. Taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the etheric constant, multiplying by the numbers of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon encountering a threat level 9,785. I thought that was 9.785, but no. She is very animated for an Reborn NPC. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Kalia. I think Kalia sounds good. Mielvan's Gate's assessor. Acting Guildmaster Thurbergheim, elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcanima. She's cute. I forgot how cute she is. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail regarding your choice of arcane geometries. What factor most influences your actions during battle? Desire to outwit an enemy, potential for amusement. Potential for amusement. Just as I predicted, and now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an arcanist of note is 90%, give or take 0.5%. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the Guildmaster himself. While our inscrutable leader is, as I am sure you've heard, on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one's situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with carbuncle. Mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcanima. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guild. I believe Mistress Thubergeim is awaiting some inspected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real-life scenarios. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. Okay. Bye. What a cute. Alright, back to the Arcanist Guild. I was about to say that I'm not going to waste a return when it's so close by, but then I see I still have 400 seconds left on that timer, so couldn't if I wanted to. I like something I just noticed. I like how this guy is level 35, so if a danger NPC comes by, he'll take care of it. This guy has no number, meaning he just stands there and watches. Way to go, dude. You're doing the best for our city. Oh, I haven't even reached 300 gold yet. Really gonna have to hit these side quests hard. So, I think the most expensive gear is chest and pants. So, I'm gonna get my chest piece from this quest, then I'm gonna save up for the rest. Hello, teacher lady, I'm back. Ah, Urela. Have you returned with the cargo? Got your boxes right here. Yes, everything seems to be in order, relatively clear of blood and other gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. I also had a word with Kalaya regarding your performance. She seemed eager to continue your training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer minds for tactics. You would do well to heed the instructions she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach to our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome Kalaya carries? That initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as a Foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on Arcanima has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your Arcanist training, I hope you might return the favor and help to broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day, Uriela. I can't pronounce my own goddamn name. Uriela. Continue your practice with Carbuncle, as Kalaia has bid. I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. Alright. Give me that. I'll put that shit on. It's in my armory chest. Boom. Not exactly the hottest piece of fashion for my boy. We'll get there one day, I swear. You will look good. People will pass by and glance at you, and I'll see them. I'll be like, they're checking out my glam. Ugh. One day. Okay, I've got to do... Maybe there's some higher level shit upstairs? Maybe. Level 4. Worth a shot. Also, I forgot the Moogle can give me some earrings. That will help me level up faster. Oh boy. Yep, give me that. Delete that. Give me these. I can trade that in for shit later. I don't want to spend too much time here. I don't remember these taking so long to delete. I'm pretty sure all this gear is aesthetic only, so it should only be level 1. With the exception of the Warrior of Lighthelm, I think that's level 10? I don't remember, it's been ages. Let me see if I can find the important shit. Burning of Light. No, that's not the one. That ain't it. 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 Oh, there it is. Item level 11. I'll take that. Thankfully, I can hide the headpiece, so he doesn't have that stupid thing on. Okay. I want to get the earrings, though. Might as well. God damn it. These take so much time. God, every time I've made an alt, I've done so with jump potions. I'm used to starting the game with 1,000,000 gil. Parts of this are gonna hurt. There's no doubt about that. Almost there. Alright. Now then. Give me my other shit. There we go. There we go. Take those. I'm still deciding what kind of glam I want him to have, actually. I've been thinking of leaning more towards tribal, just because that's kind of why I started this in the first place, is to get my own representation in there. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of leaning more towards Y'shtola's look in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, but we'll see. It will be an ongoing process, this. Alright, that's the current one, I believe. Yep. Equip! That'll help out some. Alright, now please let this quest give me some gear. No. But we need money anyway, so... Alright, Neil. Where is Neil? There it is, past it. My lady. Disappointed. Please, give me money. I'm so broke and poor. Next, rally. There it is. Give me money, please. Okay. Alright. I think I'm gonna need at least a comfortable 1,000. Maybe not so much, but I need some spending money for fast traveling. I need to put on that helm. No, not that one. That one. Okay. Then hide that shit. Oh my god. I can't allow my boy to look so bad. Any other quests up here? There's one over here. This way. Hoop. Oh damn, they give gear. God damn it. Alright, so there is some shit that gives gear. Moving onward. Slay war frats. Again. God damn it. I forget there's no aetheryte over here. There really should be. But we'll go tackle the quests over here. Back through the Drowning Wench. What do we have over here? This will be eventually where we can unlock the Aesthetician. You again. You give pants? Yes, good. Maybe I won't have to spend any gil after all. At the eyes. Where is that? Lower Lenosha, gotcha. Uh-huh. That's for garb. So I have boots, I have a shirt, and I have a hat, so all I need is hands and pants. Is there anything up here? So one of those quests just will give me pants. I need hands. Hit this shit up. Hands, good. So I think that's all I need. I'll see what this offers. Nothing. Okay. Let's go take care of these quests. Turn them in, get our gear, and we'll be able to continue the MSQ. I think that is technically closer. It's going to be painful not having emotes for a good minute. Climbed rail. What would you do for a climbed rail bar? Gotta slay some shit. Where? Down. Main 8th, right. Okay. So we're heading downstairs. And this way. I always thought these two were really cute. I don't think they ever had any quest tied to them, though. Now what? Fresh lamb from Lost Lambs. Alright, I think there's a couple that have me generally heading in this direction. Lots of dots to kill. Okay, let's get to it. Probably could kill that with my book. Did I get a new book, by the way? I should check. Yes, I did. Oh, that's quite the difference. I think I need one more rat. Yep, okay, now I gotta kill the lambs. Got 3 whole gil from that. Roll actions. God, this hotbar is going to be a hot mess for this first stream. Alright, that takes care of that. Oh, am I good to go? What? I'm good to go with this? Well, I'm here, so I might as well check. I do not have level 5 gear in all my slots right now. But maybe some higher level gear on me takes care of that. I do have a, what? An item level 430 item on me, so maybe that helps. I'll get him out one day. Or at least enough money to zip-zop around. Those moments when you're off sprint, you don't have a mount, and there's no music playing. Peace. Peace, tranquility, and tiny mandragora. I thought that said Matt Damon. Goddamn. Up. Let's have a look at you. Oh, as long as you're this well covered, I won't feel any guilt throwing you to the sharks. Okay, we're good. Erstwhile Buccaneers are an ornery lot. They rage in They rage in love for the sea and care little for the laws of the land. But they respect strength, and by the looks of you, I'd say you have little trouble getting their attention. What do we got? Nope. I already have that, I believe. Yeah. Money it is. Ah, Tia, that aura of confidence tells me you've not been idle since last we met. I hope you've read, I hope I've read you all right, for I have a task that requires the attention of capable adventurer. Might that adventurer be you? Let's go. Good to hear. Then I shall lay before you the sorry tale. You will have heard rumors of the abductions, aye. Citizens have been disappearing from every corner of Limsa, as if plucked from the face of Heidelin, boots and all, by unseen hands. And what's this got to do with Summerford Farms, you might ask? Well, that remains to be seen, but it seems a collection of right unsavory fellows with azure-tattooed faces has been creeping up to the edges of the fields and spying on me yeomen. Now, I doubt anyone would enjoy being scrutinized by such savages at the best of times, but the farm hands are convinced that they're the kidnappers of rumor, come for their hides. Needless to say, they're beside themselves with worry, and their work's suffering for it, which is the very last thing I need when my old crewmen are still getting used to their new jobs. Tis a struggle to get them to leave the farmhouse of a morning. That is, as they say, where you come in. Would you be willing to investigate these tattooed thugs for me? Good lad. The sooner we get to the bottom of this, the sooner the place will start to resemble a working farm again. I suggest you begin by having a look around Sisong Grotto. If reports are to be believed, our unwelcome visitors have occupied the place. Be careful, though, Tia. I couldn't say for sure what manner of miscreants we're dealing with here. If they are the kidnappers, well, just be on your guard, all right? Is this where we meet Y'shtola? I think this is where we meet Y'shtola. If so, time for a family reunion. Let's go. Over here somewhere. Right, it's a cave. Hup. Hup. Might as well. They're here. Hup. Book! You have to forgive me, I think it started raining, so I need to close my window. There we go. Didn't think we'd get rain tonight. Good thing I had my earbud out so I could hear that. Oh, get back here. There we go. Alright, where were we? Right, family reunion. After I kill these things. Book whack! Oh, we're good. Okay. Damn it, that was fast cast. Well, thankfully it's cooled off in this room a little bit, so I don't need the window open. I believe this is it. He's so nervous. You are about to enter an instanced battle. Proceed!
I am the waves that bear.
There she
I am
is.
the winds that guide.
I am the wind blowing through your hair.
I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die.
My goodness, I forgot Y'shtola's a realm reborn voice.
Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone.
Hi, sis.
Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Lominsa live their lives.
So the way this cutscene is currently playing out is not canon to my boy's story, given that these two are siblings, but I'll have to figure out how exactly that goes and talk about that later.
It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms.
Stalker.
I thought
Stalking.
myself on
That's
the
stalking,
trail of
Y'shtola.
the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps
Alright, this
not.
thing. They look so cute standing next to each other. Granted, Y'shtola's like 10 years older
As I
than him.
suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence.
She claims to be 23. Claims.
Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
If I just let this play out, how long is that thing going to be stomping towards us? Yes, the siblings are back together.
Who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
Her Realm Reborn actor's not bad. Like I said, it's been ages and I've like completely forgotten. Miss! Oh, did it miss me? When do I get Swift Cast? I got these things. Cast, please. Thank you. Oh my god, Stone Skin. Holy shit. What year is it? Oh. Okay, I got it. No problem. Oh, I could have got a book. Damn it. I missed a book whacking opportunity. I have a shield. Did you kill that thing without me? Yeah, she really doesn't sound too far off from her current voice actor. I think that's why I remember not initially hearing the difference back when I first started playing Heavensward. Uh-oh. It's It's time to talk to Mom. Shiny candy on the ground. Magic candy. I love magic glyphs. Pew! Blue crystal fireworks.
Hear, feel, think.
It is unspoken lore that they like putting that Mikote like putting things in their mouth, but Urela specifically, just like, this looks like candy, I will treat it as such.
Crystal bearer.
Right about now, he's like, oh god, what the fuck have I gotten myself into?
I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
The world is talking to me, that can't be good.
A light there once was, that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim.
Why do you talk so
And
slowly?
as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate.
So which crystal's talking to me? There's a lot
Power
of
to
shiny
banish
candy
the
down here.
darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
A scavenger hunt for magical candy that helps me fight the darkness. That's the biggest candy I've ever seen.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
So as long as I'm a good boy, crystal candy will make itself known to me. Oh god. I'm realizing now just how attracted he's going to be to a certain crystal cat boy later on.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Rock candy, boyfriend. The future is bright indeed.
Awake again, are we?
That's the fire alarm. Something is barely burning in the kitchen. Ow, ow, ow. Had to mute for a second there. That was annoying. So the smoke detectors in this house are a little too sensitive. Just the trace amount of smoke. And then that happens. What we're doing? Alright.
Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought.
Sister, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? I just had a dream about magical rock candy.
See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope.
That is oddly specific.
It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion. Piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
Or it could be that I've only had raisins to eat today.
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business.
Oh, you Stola. You should know better than to give your brother a knife.
The days ahead
He can't be
promise
trusted
little
with that
rest,
thing.
I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
And she's gone. Well, that was fun. Let me check my time real quick. Well, folks, it has been a nice 2.5 hour stream, and unfortunately it is dinner time, so I've got to go for a while. I'm going to try and stream again tonight, but thank you all very much for coming by on my first stream for our foray back into A Realm Reborn, starting this whole thing over again with our good boy Eurelatia and the rest of the White Tribe that will surely endure. So I will catch you all later. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.